When I was younger, I was given this label. One of them was I was too slow. I couldn't see beyond Sarah being slow. All I could see in every area of my life, Sarah, you're too slow. Sarah, you're too slow. I could not mount anything beyond Sarah, you're too slow. I'm sure some of you are surprised that because the way I do things now is like so quick. But I could not see beyond Sarah, you are too slow. Hi family, thank you again for clicking and welcome to Be Empowered. If it is your first time on this channel, my name is Sarah. Welcome to Be Empowered. In order for us to identify an object, we need to be able to name that object, and that name becomes a label. Growing up as a child, I became so embedded in a lie that I was told, and this lie became my identity. I'm sure some of you can relate to this. You're not good enough. You're not enough. You're stupid. You're fat. You're skinny. We carry these false labels. And these false labels become what? Our identity. That is who we are. Because that's what we identify ourselves with. And as we become adults, we carry this low self-esteem of ourselves. We carry this low self-worth of who we are. Because we cannot see anything that is good enough about us. All we can see is you are not good enough. You are not enough. You are not enough. That's all you can see. You cannot see beyond not enough. And you carry something so powerful within you that you cannot see beyond that. Your potential, your identity, your true identity, who you are in Christ. Unfortunately, as believers, we read the word, we go to church, we know the word, but we do not know who we are or whose we are, because we are so embedded on this false identity. We are so embedded on this false label that have been placed on us. All you can see, you're stupid, you're not good enough, you cannot mount anything in life. But there is something so great within you. If only you know the potential that you carry, if only you know your true identity, then you can see beyond you are enough. You can see beyond you are skinny. You can see beyond you are fat. There was a guy in the Bible called Jacob. He needed to fight for his true identity, because he was sick and tired of carrying this label, deceiver. And he needed to fight for his identity, for his true identity. He said, God bless me. He fought the whole night till God changed his name. If God did not change his name, his identity, the label that he was carrying, the false label, what could have happened to his generation? Because look at his wife, Rachel, when she was dying, giving birth to her son Benjamin, out of emotions, she named him son of my sorrow, Benoni, son of my sorrow. And Jacob said, no, his name is Benjamin, son of my right hand, son that carries my power, son that carries my blessing. This label that was given to us when we were a child, or in our childhood, those labels were out of emotions. It was not out of anything. It was out of emotions. But unfortunately, we have carried this label to become our identity, to become who we are. Those labels are our identity that we are carrying. We carry them like baggages. And some of us, unfortunately, we are in the wrong job because of those labels. We are in a low position because of those labels, because we cannot see beyond what we have been identified with, what we have been called. But I want to encourage you today the more you come close to God, the more you build your personal relationship with God, the more you're able to identify who you are. Because you need to read the manual. Your identity is in that manual that you're closing that you don't want to read. And God is the only one that can help you to identify that, to tell you who you are, whose you are, for you to be able to know your true identity, your potential, your purpose in life, what you are made to do. Some of us are CEO of a big organization, but unfortunately, because of a false labels we're carrying, we're in a low position. We cannot go beyond these false labels. I want you to comment down below, how are you persevering to unfold those false labels? Like for instance, when I was younger, I was given this label. One of them was I was too slow. I couldn't see beyond Sarah being slow. All I could see in every area of my life, Sarah, you're too slow. Sarah, you're too slow. I could not mount anything beyond Sarah, you're too slow. I'm sure some of you are surprised that because the way I do things now is like so quick. But I could not see beyond Sarah, you are too slow. All I could see, Sarah, you're very slow. Sarah, you're very slow. Sarah, you're very slow. That was all that was playing in my mind all the time, in every area of my life. That was what I was playing on my mind. I carried that label. I accepted that label. That false label became part of me. It became my identity. I could not see beyond anything. And those labels affect us in our adulthood. It affects us because as we're walking, we're carrying this self-worth, low self-worth. As we're walking, we're carrying this low self-esteem. And those are the things that we impact in our children. Those are the things that we impact in our nieces and our nephews. And they carry it as well. And sometimes, if we're not careful, we say, oh, generational curse. But we have to go and look back into certain things in our childhood. And we have to redevelop and learn to unfold those labels that have been embedded in us. I hope you were encouraged today. Do not forget to comment down below. Let's know, how are you unfolding those labels, those false labels? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do it God's way, and I will see you next time. Take care and God bless.